Tonight we're going out with Mr. Tim Haley and Matthew Harmon from OutcastRods.com. Go check those guys out. They've got a lot of rod series over there, and they've got some apparel, some other things. They're a Frio dealer over in League City. We're going to be going out to the Texas City floodgates. We're going to be using live shrimp, and the stuff that we're going to use for that, I've got to show you over at Buc-ee's. So let's get over there and let's check it out. All right, change of pace. We're going to talk to you about what we seen at Buc-ee's here back at the house, because they didn't have some things that I wanted to show you. So let's flip this around. Guys, I'm not going to waste a whole lot of your time. So there's a couple different types of jig heads that we use. This one here we tend to use for our plastics. It's got a couple ribs right here. And then this is the one that we're going to use for our live bait. So this just seems to hook the shrimp just a little bit better, and this is the one that we tend to like to use. And then there's another application that you can use, and these are the types of corks that we like to use when we're out there on the water. And basically what you would do is you'd hook your line up to the eye, and that goes down to your hook. You would also hook your main line up to the same eye. Okay, so then when you pull on the cork, it'll pop the way that's supposed to. The reason why we really like these corks is because it's got the weight on the cork, and this is kind of like a free line shrimp type situation on here. So that's why we like these corks, because when we go to cast them, usually all the weight of the cast falls into this weight instead of onto your shrimp with some of your other corks. So that's why we like to use this one, and it is called the Enticer. The other thing that you're going to need while you're out, obviously you're going to need a pair of aluminum pliers. These won't rust on you. It's worth every penny. Go out and get you some if you're fishing saltwater. I just grabbed this for leader material for right now. You'll also want to put a leader, if you're pitching a jig, you'll want to put a leader on the end of your main line. And as far as like the knots go that we use for this, usually use a Palmar and a reverse Palmar. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll link that down in the description below so that you can see exactly how they tied it. I use a Frabill bait bucket. I really like these lids. They seem to hold up really, really well. And this is just a run-of-the-mill bubbler that you can purchase at the stores. Make sure you do not throw away this plastic. That is key. That's what keeps this unit dry and keeps it pumping air into your bait bucket. These Frabill lids, look at how big that opening is. And the other thing that we want to talk to you about is this stone. This stone, you can get it over at Boyd's Bait Shop over at Texas City Dike, and this will suction cup down to the bottom of your bait bucket. But look at how big that stone is. That stone is absolutely huge. It'll keep your bait nice and alive while you're out there fishing. Well, all right, that's it. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The next thing that we got going on is we're going to be fishing with Tim and Matt, so let's get to that.
All right, my name is Matthew Harmon. I own Outcast Rods and Fishing Gear. We create handcrafted fishing rods for the saltwater angler. We do freshwater as well, but we specialize in saltwater. Everything's made by hand in-house. We use bats and blanks. Pretty much make any rod to your specifications that you want. We're out here today with the Texas Fish Slayers. Gonna slay some fish out here in Texas City.
All right, we're rigging up right now. 16th ounce jig heads is what we're going to be using. And Tim's up in the front of the boat. This is how we're going to start our night. Where we're at the floodgates. All right, Tim got hooked up on something.
Oh, giant gas top.
All right, finally got a real one. You what you got on? Were you using a shrimp? Shrimp and a 16th ounce jig head. Finally got our first red of the night, which is great. It was a pretty good first run, so. Comes on another one. Number 2. Building, building, building. Yeah, kiss it, make it bigger. we got a good red up there. Looks like it's in the lower 20s.
1-inch red. Right. Nice.
Little red fish, little red fish.
Mike's hooked up. Another Ray guy today.
Tim just had one like really smash it, like ooh, yeah, that's good. Woo-wee. Yeah, that'll keep. Nice. Line burner. Sorry about the camera action part.
Think I won't feel a thing if I give it some time. But your love is a wave washing over my
That's a big red.
mind.
Good one.
When I stand my ground, I only get high.
Yeah, he's giving you a ride.
Being next to you, my heart is on fire.
Yep. That's good. Whacked him. Whacked him. Alright, so I'm sitting over here with Mr. Dexter. This is Tim's son right here. He's helping me edit on the videos today, and we couldn't help but to laugh our butts off just a little bit. Tim, at the end of this video, there's something just for you, buddy, just showing you a little bit of love. I can't wait for you to see it. It's going to be awesome. But I want to shout out our sponsors real quick, though, because they make it just a little bit easier for us to get out there and go do our thing. SaltThugs.com. That's Salt Thugs with a Z. They're our apparel sponsor. Amazing guys. We were out with Matthew Harmon with Outcast Rods. You can catch them at OutcastRods.com, and that's where we get all of our series rod, like the Texas Slam that you see me using in this video. Moxie Rods. That's MOX-E-RODS, and that's over on Facebook. So that's Owen and Trista. They're over there in Texas City, do all of our custom builds for us. And Tim was using a Moxie rod in this video. And then you've got Phoenix Auto Repair over in Dickinson, Texas. That's where Tim works. It helps to feed the fam, you know, so do your job to go over there and support that for sure. FreeOIceChest.com. They provide us with all of our coolers. They're absolutely fantastic company. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll catch you the next time.
Not 19.
Woo! Ooh. That seems to be a pattern developing.
It's loud.
Yeah, it's a loud pattern.